Welcome back, effortless techies. Have you ever heard of named ranges? Named ranges are an important and often underused feature of Excel that can make working in spreadsheets much simpler and smarter. Name ranges allow users to assign a name to an area of cells in a spreadsheet. This can make a range of data easier to reference when writing formulas, summarizing data, and creating charts. Creating a name range is simple, y'all. What I'm going to show you today is not just how to create a name range, but why you need to know how to do this and how you can actually apply it to your project. So here I have some data that has perfume name and their prices. We're going to go ahead and create several name ranges, and then I'm going to use the sum if formula to show you how you can use this with your projects. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and highlight the names of my perfumes. Now that I have them highlighted, I'm going to navigate to the Formulas tab, and within that tab, I'm going to go ahead and click on Define Name. As you can see here, Excel already populates the name in the Define Name pop-up with the first item in my column. So here you have perfume name, because that is the first text value in my range that is highlighted. So one thing I want to point out here is the way that name ranges work is you can't use special characters or empty spaces. And that is why Excel has put this underscore. But if you don't want an underscore in your defined name, go ahead and just delete it. As long as there's no spaces or other special characters, you are good to go. As you can see here, because my cells are already highlighted, it has already pulled those references here. So I can just go ahead and click OK. Next, I'm going to create a name range for my prices. So again, I'm going to highlight all my prices. I'm going to go to Define Name since I'm already on the Formulas tab. And again, it's already pulled in price because price is the first text value in my range that is highlighted. And I can go ahead and click OK. My last range is going to be the entire data set. Define Name. And again, it's pulling perfume name. But because this is my entire data set, let's go ahead and do perfume data. So let's just assume for the purposes of this example that what we're looking at is a list of perfumes and their prices in various markets. Now, let's say you want to know the total cost for a particular perfume listed in all of its markets. You could use a sum if formula and reference those name ranges to do just that. So let's get started with equals sum if, open parentheses. Now here for my range, I'm not going to highlight any cells here. I'm just going to type in the name of my range. And when I start typing that, I'm going to show you something really cool that Excel does for you. So I'm going to go ahead and start typing perfume. But as you can see here, it pops up this little window, and here are all my named ranges. So I don't even have to type them, you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on perfume data, because that's my entire range. My criteria, as I said, we're gonna look for English leather. Notice I'm putting this in quotes because this is a text value. My comma, and then we're gonna take a look at my sum range. Well, remember I created a named range for my prices, so I'm going to start typing prices, and as you can see there, it is right there, so I'm going to go ahead and click price to pull my range into my formula. I'm going to close that parentheses, and what we should see is the total of English leather in all markets. So that now says that the total is $141, and let's test it out, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and select every time English leather. There we go. Do I have any more link? There we go, our last one. All right, and as you can see here at the bottom of my screen, the sum is 141, and that is the sum shown up above. Name ranges make it easier to refer to a range of cells in multiple formulas. Before, a cell range had to be entered in every formula that references it. But with name ranges, the range can just be referred to once in the workbook, and all formulas referencing it will refer to that name range. This is especially helpful for large data sets and complex formulas that involve multiple references. Name ranges can also be used to reference cells in charts. Instead of entering complex formula references, referencing a named range in a chart will cause the chart to dynamically update each time the underlying data is updated. And just like that, you too can tech.